and welcome to Koh Phangan, everyone. We've been living here very comfortably for about 6 weeks now. It has been amazing to live on this tropical island again, and we have so much to show you. Check it out. The crazy thing is, we came back here for the 3rd time now. Can you believe it? So in this video we want to show you how it is to live here and what we do here on a daily basis. And also show you a little bit of the behind the scenes of our nomad lifestyle, because we have a lot of things to figure out and a lot of things ahead of us.
We have to leave in about a week.
Yeah, this is something we've been thinking about for a long time.
Look at this sea creature that's just coming out of the water.
There's a fish like right here in that rock.
Really?
The best thing about living on a tropical island is living on a tropical island. We are practically living in between a jungle and the ocean and surrounded by nature all the time.
Hello.
Standoffs with little creatures happen almost daily. Sometimes just a little bit more annoying. But some of the most spectacular nature and adventure can be found below the surface.
Oh my god!
And on the island, you'll have to get there cruising on the purring cat through the rolling green hills.
We just drove to the northwest corner of Koh Phangan to visit this tiny island behind me called Koh Ma. And it's a really cool small island because it has super great snorkeling conditions around it. And the last time we were here, we saw something crazy. But as always, the ocean always changes, so you never know when you will see things again. Hopefully we get really lucky today and can show you what we're talking about.
The really cool thing about the tiny island of Koh Ma is that you can walk to it at low tide. We tried exactly this during our first stay on the island about a year ago, when conditions were a lot more challenging.
The water is now at tide.
But today we were here for a different reason, and the calm waters looked very promising for that.
So where are we headed?
To that island. There's a little floaty over there.
The last time we saw quite a lot of sea urchins. Those spiky black things. I'm a bit scared now. Really watch where you're stepping. Right, let's go.
Both looking down.
We weren't paying attention and I just hit my head so hard at that guy over there.
I saw it like happening. I was like jumping up, but I just missed it.
Oh. At least we're not like Olympic swimmers.
was cool. That was big.
What kind of fish are we actually looking for? How do
You'll
we
know if it's the right school.
Okay. Oh my god.
We found it. Turtle, turtle. In that direction. I saw her though. I swam with her, I filmed her, but I just dove down and there was nothing but blue everywhere you looked. There was like no visibility, it's just that blue void. It's I used to be much more scared, but since we went diving, I think I can handle it a bit. Oh. It's a bit sad we lost her, but this was really cool, I think.
After Ali and our friends dove down a couple more times in search of Miss Turtle, we headed back over to the special thing we wanted to show you. Off the southwest side of the tiny island was the biggest school of fish I had ever seen, just casually grazing about. Of course, Ali went to see them up close. It was amazing to see them twist in the sunlight, lighting up like a silver shimmer. And all of this was just happening a couple of meters from shore.
We found the school, and it goes on for like, what, 100 meters?
Yeah, I think it's more like 20 to 50.
Oh, okay.
It's always quite hard to leave the water, even when you're exhausted from a long swim or hit your head on another snorkeler, because there always seem to pop up new things around every corner.
That was pretty special. We have quite a long swim back to shore now. Over there.
But the sun was setting, so we headed back through the shallow waters, where this pufferfish gave us some serious side-eye.
I don't want to go out.
Yeah, it's cold once you're out.
It's gonna be cold, but look at this view. Actually, I meant this view.
Now, before you start thinking that life on this tropical island is all about leisurely scootering and snorkeling adventures, don't be fooled. Living on Koh Phangan occasionally requires very hard work. As is customary with this increasingly popular island, it was hard to find a place to stay this high season, but we were lucky to find a spot in a resort just south of our favorite beach on the island, Ha Diao. But before that, we were staying over there, in another bungalow right at the beach. A great location, wouldn't you say? Too bad we could not stay here as long as we wanted. It smells so good. Alright, it is Sunday morning, And instead of chilling and enjoying our weekend, we have to move today. So we're trying to pack up everything again, as we do every so many weeks. This is really an issue connected to this island because it's so famous for the full moon party that it's really hard to find long-term accommodation without switching places. Because every month almost the whole island gets booked out with party people. But that's just how it is. And if that's the worst price we have to pay for living on this beautiful tropical island, then I guess I'll take it. Push! Push! Well, I don't know.
I don't even know how we do that.
Oh, look how easy. This is the reason.
Laundry day. Laundry day.
Let's go. I always wonder how all of this stuff is just gonna fit in like 2 tiny backpacks and 2 suitcases. And then somehow it always fits. What you are seeing here might shock you, because these 2 small suitcases and backpacks contain all the stuff we have been traveling with for almost 6 months. About 3 pairs of shoes each.
I hate packing.
A couple of shorts, t-shirts and tank tops, and 6 pieces of nail polish that I almost never wear. Snorkeling gear, a yoga mat. In short, we love having less stuff. I guess this is where the fun part starts.
Yeah, fun.
Where do your feet go now then? And it has helped us to move around more easily. At least, that's what we think. First stop.
Sorry.
Final checks. All right. Goodbye, nice room at the beach.
It's sad to leave.
I know. Saying goodbye to our accommodation is not always easy either, especially when it was very nice. Because if you don't have a fixed living space, you get attached to your everyday surroundings.
Otherwise, we would have loved to stay longer.
Yeah,
but,
here's nice.
yeah, we like it a lot. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And over the last couple of weeks here, they've been pretty great. We've befriended and have been mocked by talking birds, rescued stranded cats from hot roofs, chilled with our furry friends at the beach, and with our human friends. Yeah. Ran 5 kilometers for a good cause.
Go, sweetie!
Fought with spiders, and saw some incredible sunsets. And all of that happened after we switched locations again, before the time that we are showing you now. Are you still following this? All right, back to the future. Oh, sorry. Barely have any space to sit.
I think it's probably best to not film the rest.
Why not? This is super safe.
Super safe.
Ah, it's stuck on my pants.
just 2 weeks, we're gonna do this all over again.
Yeah, even worse than this, right?
One of the main reasons why we left Germany for Southeast Asia this winter is to enjoy the sunshine. Because if you stay in winter in Europe, you will have a lot of gray skies. And Thailand, for example, usually is very giving when it comes to sunshine. But not today. It's raining. However, this is the perfect weather to plan a bit for what is to come. Because part of living this nomad life is also constantly having to think and plan your next destination. Because you do run out of visas all the time here in Southeast Asia. It has actually been stressing us quite a lot lately. We have a lot going on in our personal lives at the moment. And the combination of that has been difficult. But we are currently considering 3 options. Option 1 is we extend our visa here in Thailand so that we can stay for another 30 days here. But that would mean having to go on a so-called visa run in which a small mini...
You know, like from Osipok's visa run.
I don't know that.
It'll be fun.
Okay. In which a small minivan takes you across the border to Malaysia, stamps your passport, and you're allowed back in again. Pretty exhausting, but it might be worth it. So that leads us to option number 2.
Which is going to Japan, I think.
Yes.
I am not sure about the order, but yeah, this is something we've been thinking about for a long time. It won't be as convenient and affordable as here, but I think it's worth it just because everything else seems really promising about it.
And it's 10 degrees colder than Koh Phangan at the moment.
Yeah.
Since all of this has been kind of keeping us up for a couple of weeks already, one option that we always have is to return to Europe earlier than planned. See our friends and family and continue exploring those grounds. So, which one it's gonna be? I don't know yet.
And it is always tough to get used to a new place, I think.
It is. When you don't have a fixed home anymore, wherever you decide to go will determine how your life looks for that period. So it's a serious choice for us, and it's not an easy one to make. But at the end of the day, it is exciting to be able to choose where we spend our time.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's just a little life update from our side. If you could choose where you could live in the world, what would it be? There's some serious National Geographic stuff happening in front of our bungalow. Check it out. Oh my god, he's eating something. He's eating a mouse. Today is the 3rd of April, and as you can see in my passport, my latest stamp, we have to leave in about a week.
It's a weird feeling.
It is, but it's also high time that we make our plans a little bit more concrete. And I think we're getting there. Cold stir fry. If you are planning on coming to Thailand between March and July, you have to count with serious heat. At the moment, our weather app says it is about 32 degrees, but due to the humidity, it actually feels more like 38. So whenever we open our air-conditioned room with this door, it's like walking into a sauna. I don't want to. And I've never really had a problem,
being in hot temperatures, but lately I've been kind of struggling, feeling nauseous and lightheaded, and just overall overheated when I'm outside during the day. So I'm trying to counter that by eating regular small meals, always having some snacks on me in case I start to feel a little bit weird. Another golden tip I got from someone is drinking a lot of electrolytes, which you will find in coconuts. That's not a bad punishment. And just staying cool as much as you can. My struggles with the heat and our approaching visa deadline is pushing us kind of out of Thailand and towards someplace cooler, which I certainly wouldn't mind. But if you're currently living in the northern hemisphere, looking at gray skies and rain, I'm sorry for complaining and I will shut up right now. On this rare day, I did make it out of the bungalow for a nice lunch in midday heat. Sometimes sweating little carrots, as we say in Dutch, is worth it.
Playing some chess to cool down the old noggin.
More and more, Koh Phangan is getting known as a rather costly place to live in Thailand. At first sight, the westernization of the island and its food scene seem to have contributed to this rise in prices. But there are still Thai restaurants that charge Thai prices for delicious food to be found, if you know where to look. Never waste a coconut. Back in the AC!
Yes, brutal.
But you're not sweaty at all.
A nice doctor.
Guess what? Yesterday, we booked some plane tickets and we are going to Japan.
Yes, you got
Very
it right.
good. They might be the most horrible plane tickets in the history of international travel.
No.
Yeah, you gotta do something to go to really cool places. And we have about 30 hours of travel ahead of us next Monday.
So horrible.
Yeah.
I'm so not in the mood.
But we're not thinking about that yet.
No.
We are now first processing that we are having our last weekend in Thailand. It's hard to realize that Thailand has been really good on us. I think Japan is gonna be totally different from Thailand. I don't know what to expect, but I think that's best. If you have been here again, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe if you want to come along on our next trip.
Come join us in the next episode, where we will say goodbye to Thailand
We have to go cry now. Bye.
and show you what we absolutely love the most about this country.
And the place I'm probably gonna miss the most is...
The people here are so friendly and it's so easy to befriend them.
And after that, we will really be in Japan.
Oh my god.
Germany.
Don't forget to leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the next destination, and if you've already been to Japan, let us know what we can't miss.